Good evening, everyone. Rick here. I thought I would jump on here and do a explanation of the Oklahoma State Fair and some upcoming events. Okay, let's get to the Oklahoma State Fair. We went yesterday. It was the 19th of September. We were on our way. No, correction. It's 18th of September. It was the 18th. Today's 19th. It was yesterday, Wednesday the 18th. We were on our way to the Oklahoma State Fair. Well, we always take 35 south, I-35 south. Well, as luck would have it, we were almost to Perry, Oklahoma, just a few miles outside of Perry, Oklahoma, and I looked up on my dash, on my instrument panel, and a message come up and said, tire low, please add air. Well, I didn't think too much of it because sometimes weather, heat will affect the tire and it will register that it needs air. Well, a few minutes later, another message popped up. Well, it wasn't a message, it was a timer. And it started at 10. It went 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, when it got to 1, I thought I better pull over. So I pulled over to the shoulder. Now, if you've ever driven on I-35, they don't have very big a shoulder area, and you got cars, vehicles, semis going 80 and 90 miles an hour. The posted speed limit is 75. But people drive much faster. We've been driving this for years. So here we are, barely off the road. It has happened to us before. And sure enough, we had a flat tire. These tires are practically brand new. We've only had them maybe 2 or 3 months. Absolutely still brand new. So I got up my stuff to change tire. Thank goodness we've got, when we had our big huge van, our church van we used for a camper, I bought a 2.5 ton floor jack. And I also bought a big breakdown bar and some sockets. Okay, so I knew I was prepared. We had a little donut, had to dig it out. I got the donut put on, and we went on into Perry, and wife got on the internet and found a auto shop. So I just pulled in unannounced, and I walked up to the people and I said, we need a tire fix. Could you please, fix our tire for us? And they said, yeah, sure, no problem. Now, completely unannounced, no appointment, nothing. And they said, yeah, sure, we'll get you fixed up. So they got the tire, they got it fixed, they got it repaired, and even put it back on for us, and it cost us $20. And the name of this place is Grahams, Graham''S, Grahams Auto and Tire in Perry, Oklahoma. And I want to give them absolutely a 10-star rating, really. They were polite, friendly, helpful, didn't hesitate to help us. I want to give them a huge shout out to these people. Well, needless to say, that set us back at least an hour. We were supposed to be there by about 10:30. We didn't get there till actually about noon. By the time we got there, it was hot, like triple digits hot, and it was extremely crowded. It was senior day, so we thought we'd try it. Well, between the heat, it was 105 degrees, and the crowd, we lasted about 3 hours, and we were ready to go. So I got a couple of things taped, and I'm going to be putting them on the YouTube channel. We got the Wild West show, and then we got the pig races, and that's all we got done. Well, we decided that we weren't going to go back. It's just too hot. It's too crazy, and just crazy packed. And if you've ever driven I-35, it was okay. It was fine till we got to Oklahoma City area, and then the deeper we got in, the worse it got. And the fairgrounds isn't too awful far from the main downtown area. So, the traffic's just crazy. People, just crazy. the way they pass and they cut you off and they, you know, about sideswipe you trying to get around you. You know, I mean, this has been going on. I mean, we've been driving it now for at least 15 years. We know, you know, but it's just between that and the heat and the crowd, we decided not to go today, Thursday. So you're going to hear me make references to going back again today on the video. Just ignore it. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Actually, I don't know if you know this or not, but there are 2 state fairs in Oklahoma. The other state fair is at Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I've never been to it, not ever. So we thought maybe next year we might try going to that one. Don't know yet. But at any rate, yeah, it was a bad day. It was crazy because the man that changed the tire, fixed the tire, said he could. The hole was there, the little tiny, you know, hole, but nothing was there, so it must have fell out. So that was kind of crazy. But again, they did a wonderful job, and I really appreciated that they helped us the way they did. But that was kind of freaking me out when we got the flat, because I thought, really? But it happens. You know, you run over sharp objects. It happens. So anyway, I just want to let you know that there will be no part 2 or day 2 when you go to watch the video. However, we do have some events coming up. The first event's going to be coming up. It's going to be the Udall, Kansas Fall Festival. And it's in October, the first weekend, the 4th through the 6th of October. I went last year. They put on a really good festival. They got a parade, they got a car show, they have vendors. It's really a nice little festival. And then we're going to be going to another fall festival in Rose Hill, Kansas, which is not, both of the towns aren't too far from us. And it's actually October 11th through the 13th. Okay. Then the end of October, the last weekend of October, is Arkalala. And we're going to be going to that. I really enjoy going to Arkalala, I always have. But that's kind of give you a heads up. If nothing changes, and the starting Monday of this next week, the temps are supposed to be in the 70s. Supposed to be. So this is going to be a little bit more in from the 1st to about the middle to the end of October. So we shouldn't be having any more triple digits. But it's a good thing we didn't go today, because we just got hit just like an hour ago with a very bad, it didn't last very long, storm. Like 50-mile-an-hour winds and hail and everything else. So maybe it's a good thing we did, because this is the time we would have been on our way home. I don't know if we would have been home. It just depends on what time we would have left, but maybe it's a good thing. But after the day Wednesday, it was just too much. The main issue was the heat and the crowds. But it's always that way. I mean, not necessarily the heat, but it's every year we went now for, oh gosh, 5 or 6 years we went to Oklahoma State Fair and didn't have any. We went for 2 days, didn't have any problems. But we just decided we just weren't going to do it this year. So this is just a short video. Give you heads up. That way, when I talk about it, about having another part 2, day 2, whatever, you'll know. When you don't see it, then you'll know why. That's all. That's it. Like I said, today is Thursday, September the 19th. The weekend's coming up. Hope you have a nice today, of course, and the upcoming weekend. And when you're going someplace, just be careful. But things happen. You know, we've had numerous flat tires on a 35. It's happened 2 or 3 times I can think of. You know, so it does happen, and it's just dangerous because there's not much of a shoulder, and the traffic they go so fast. You know, it's crazy. So that's all I've got for now. But hopefully we'll be able to do these upcoming events. And you know, it's like our mission statement. Go out, explore your world, have fun, be safe, be aware of your surroundings, and just enjoy going out and doing things, whatever that may be. So with that said, we will see you on the next video, which might not be till, oh wait a minute, I failed to mention something, hold on. The Last Run car show in Arkansas City is going to be a week from this Saturday, and I'll be going to that. About forgot. So that'll probably be the next thing we do. Will be, it's like the 27th through the 29th, and I always go Saturday, of course, and that'll be the 28th of September for the Last Run car show. So hopefully we'll see you there. So until then, have a good day. Just enjoy being out, except for the bad weather, of course, or extremely hot. That may not be advisable. But other than that, we'll see you on the next video. So goodbye for now.